Next, I'm going to show you how to create these two burning area on one electrode. I'll use the reference line here to rotate the blank, resize the blank, and use the blank, drag the blank to capture the burning surface, and unselect this one and go to the next one. Center the blank, fit the blank, and then round the positions. And I will choose a template. In this case, I will choose a two direction this template, and OK. And let's look at this. Okay. So how about the other one? So again, I can click auto activate this copper auto contour and apply the same template again to create another extension for this side. And you can see here the filler surface is at a taper angle, so I might need to do some corrections here. So I'm going to edit this, and you can see here this arrow is not at the direction that I want. So I use tangent curve to select one of this curve here on the blank, and maybe I will extend some more, maybe another 3 mm. Okay. So again, for the second extension also I can do the same thing again, tangent to curve, this curve with the arrow if the arrow is mistake, and I'll extend this maybe by 3 mm. Okay. And maybe at the bottom you want some taper angle, so you can edit second extension here. Click here, maybe 5 degrees is okay for me. Same, I'm going to edit these features. Again, 5 degrees. Now I'm almost done here, and let's check the angle again, direction analysis. And sometimes this face here you might need also some taper angle, so how to do that? So I'm going to apply this taper angle. So first thing, I need to stitch all this face together, the relevant face, and choose solid and choose taper and use an edge. This face preview. So I think 1 degree is sufficient. Okay. So use next one. 1 degree is sufficient. This is okay. Right? So next, I've seen that UCS is not created correctly. So in that case, I will delete these features. I will delete these features and create a electrode UCS once more at these locations. Almost finished. So next, I might not want to create this electrode so deep. So let me display the insert. Okay. In that case, I can always create a new solid over this location here. Maybe put 10 over 10. Let's increase maybe to 50. Okay. And okay, like that. So don't worry about cimatron overlapping surface or untrimmed surface. This is okay for cimatron. Good enough for cimatron. Not necessary to trim everything. Next, I'm going to create one electrode over here at this corner here, the area that the milling cutter cannot cut. Extract electrode. Just temporarily place up the blank over here, and I will manually select this related face that I'm going to use to create this electrode. Let's go to top, and again, if I want, I can always rotate the angle, maybe 28, and then resize the blank to the size that we need, and roughly over here. And then here we can say trim the surface with the blank. If you want, you can apply 1 mm offset from the blank, and I will not use any template for now. Let's activate this electrode. So now I have one area to cover, so this I can always use a function called modify by sketcher, and this function allows you to modify the face boundary. So I'll delete this section here and this section here, and select this and right click, pick loop to select the whole loop to delete, and now close this point to this point and keep originals. Right, after finish, over here I might need to have some surface extension tangentially, so I'll apply a long open edge to here, do extensions, and this maybe I'll choose minimum distance, okay, of 1 mm. In this case I can put 2 or 3, maybe 3, okay, and okay. So after that, I'm going to create a contour on all the open edge. Click on auto contour, and then next I'll apply this template. I'll apply the straight template direction to blank, this template. Do this here, and next is the coloring. So I'm going to get this color and apply this to be the same color as the extensions of this color. And next you can see, because I have rotated my electrode just now, and the electrode UCS is not correct, okay, so it's easy to correct this. Just delete the electrode UCS and create again, okay, and the orientation is correct. Next, I'm going to show you how to create one two-sided electrode to burn at 2 different locations. So I'll go to top view and we'll focus on these 2 rib here. Extract. First, I will extract the electrode. These locations, maybe you make it bigger without any template. After that, I will create a tandem UCS here to help me relocate this electrode to other locations. So tandem UCS, center geometry, or select this face, and then click here, add locations by adding a components, and use a UCS, refer to this UCS, and optionals here I'll put 180 degree turn. Move the Y, okay, move the Y, between and the X, these directions. Y, okay, and the Z, about Z. Yeah, I think this is okay at these locations. So if this is okay, then okay to add another location here. Let's hide this. My next job is to add this geometry into this electrode. So go to File, Import. You need to activate this document first, then go to Import Geometry. So I'll use this option here to select the entire rib. There you are. Let's hide this. So next thing that I might need to do is, of course, the coloring. Let's change it to same color of this face here, red. Okay. And next, I need to create a blank. Readjust the blank. Let's change to mix mode. Change the locations, size. Let's say something like this. Make it bigger. Okay. And if this is okay, and click OK to create a blank for this. Next, work on the extensions. So let's click on Auto Contour to create one of the contour, and I will choose extensions and 2 directions. Maybe I change the shift, and maybe this one I'll put maybe 0.5 enough for the side, and for this side maybe I will create a 3 mm extensions. Okay. So next, I will create another composite curve on this here, and extensions same, but I will use 2 directions, and the first side is 3 mm, and this side maybe again 0.5 instead of 1 mm. Okay. This we need a gap here to create one surface to close it. And okay. And then I will choose this 2 line here to do a blend to create a surface, and I will use the slope control to make it tangent so make sure this surface at the middle connect 2 sides tangentially, and then okay. So after we have this, so the next step is of course to I want to make this height to be same, so I'll click Auto Contour and click extension again. I will say tangent, but with the minimum distance of 1 mm to make it at the same level, and okay. So next I can continue with the template. Maybe I'll choose how about this one with the steps, and okay. And this will be our electrode that connect that burn at 2 sides. And the last one, of course, I need to take care of the color coding. So I need to change this color, this color, this one, and this one, and this one to this surface essential color. And and this will be our electrode that burn at two sides. Now I'm going to show you how to create one electrode over here. Fit. And I will not going to use any template for now. Let's hide this and let's look at this. So we need to cover this face here. So I will use these functions. Make sure I activate this electrode first, and then face modifies by sketcher. You select this face, and I want to modify the boundary of this face. Delete these sections, and this section for the external loop I will delete it. Pick loop, delete, use the keyboard button to delete, and then I will join these two open point to create this surface to cover the original surface, to cover this hole over here. So after we have done this, the next step is what? Next step I will create the auto contour, and then I will choose my template. So in this case I will choose 1 mm tangents with the direction to black, and there you are. This is the result. So if you are not happy with the amount of extension, you still can edit these features here, and then maybe I'll put it into 5 mm. Okay, and maybe I want this one, instead of straight extension, I want a taper of 5 degrees. Okay, the last is to change the color. And this is the electrode simulations. Next, let's look at this two electrode here. I click on the simulations, cancel this. So you can see the electrode only move up and down. Sometimes you might want to have the electrode move by certain directions. You can do that by using this 3D trajectory. Just choose one electrode, and from here, this is the manager. You can click the ball to change the direction if you want. So I will click the ball, and maybe I'll change the tangent to curve. And I will select this curve, and the direction is changed. Okay, and then you can key in the delta, or you can straight away drag the arrow to move the electrode to a location that you want. And okay, again I can move up this up, and okay. So now I'm going to do the simulation again. This is what happened. Now I'm going to talk about the electrode preference. You go to Tools, Preference, click on the electrodes, So you have a lot of option here. Electrode preference will control, for example, some of the option here. You can activate the main UCS after the electrode extraction, or the other options, and also fit offset, the contour tolerance, the default value. And when you extract electrode, you want to put in the mix mode or shade or wireframe, you have options. And template, you can choose not to use template, or use template, or which template to use. The name generator is the standard name for the assembly, and this is standard names of the electrodes and the folders that you can modify if you want. And next, look at the drafting. This is drawings, assembly drawing. General settings, that means here you assign which drawing template that you want to use for this assembly drawings, and some other options that you can play with. And the border you can also change from here. And this is the electrode drawings. So electrode drawing, for dimension, you can choose which direction to display, which not to display. And also, again, the drawings, you want to have a combined drawing or two separate drawings. Combined drawings, so this is the location that you specify which template to use for the combined drawing. If you choose two set, it will come out two different drawings. Yeah, one is burning location, another is inspection drawing. Most of the time we use this one, combined drawings, and with some other parameter you want on or off. And labor, okay, so the labor you want be a ISO labor or at a different view. Most of the time is ISO labor for the labeling. And general, yeah, this control the units and what standard of the drawing that you're going to use, ISO, NC, or JIS, the collector size, the dimension size, the collector, and the dimension precision up to how many digits you want. Most of the time, of course, is 3 digits. Okay. Next, it will be the contour. So auto contour, again, most of the time is this one. Yeah, auto contour along face outer boundary. You can also use this option if you want. The default is, most of the setting is okay for default. Our base, yeah, this base you can set what kind of base that you want to create. And for cylinder, if you use a round base, and the markings that you want to mark, marking or no marking, you can choose, and the height, the depth, and angles you can apply. And also for a rectangular blank, you have an option also to mark the base, for example chamfer, 5 mm chamfer, and two options here for the rectangular. So most of the time we will use this one. We'll position the marking at a constant point somewhere over here, so that we look at the chamfer if the chamfer at this location, and we know how to orient the electrode. And other setting as well. Okay. And also color. This is the color of the burning surface, the extension surface, and the contour. Okay, you can have the option here, create a blank as a single wireframe or not. If not, you can change different color for the bottom contour and top contour and the side contour. And of course, this is some other settings: allowance, base height, clearance, okay, free value, Most of the time we use a free blank. So this preference for the electrode, you must save it first, set to your company standard. Okay, you must save this preference first, and after you change something, then you can save. If it's choose file, only save within this file. Okay, if you click all application, you save as a standard for all the electrode applications, any other files also. So before you create any electrode template, you must standardize your preference, your coloring, things like that. Next, I'm going to show you how to create a electrode template. Of course, before you create any electrode template, the electrode preference you must finalize. Okay, the electrode preference you must finalize. Color also you might need to finalize before you create any templates, because this preference will automatically save into a template file. So I'm going to create a template over here by creating an electrode here. So I'm going to extract electrode. I'm going to create an electrode manually at this location without any template here. Okay, without any template, and then okay, and then I'll activate this, hide the insert. So after you activate the electrode, next step that you need to do, of course, is create a blank. And from here, you might need to on the chamfer or round. It depends on your preference. So after you create this blank, the next step that you need to create is the burning UCS. I will put it somewhere here. You can put it over here also if you want. And so next is the holder. Okay, so I'm going to open up a holder under the demo electrode template, electrode design template, lower. Here I have a lot of example of the electrode holder. So I just open one to show you. Okay, this is the holder. Okay, so you can also just draw a box to represent your holder. This will speed up the drafting calculation time, of course. But one rule is that you must create your holder so that the model UCS is placed over here. It's oriented like this, because Cimatron is using this UCS to connect to the electrode, the back of the blank of the electrode. Okay, let's close this. So now I'm going to get the holders. So you can choose any one. Let's say I'll choose this one. So you use the UCS of the holder, the model UCS of the holder, to connect to this blank at the back of the blank. And if this is okay, you just click OK. That will be the holder. So after the holder, next thing is to do an auto contour, to get a contour, and then apply the extensions. So extension for this, I'll put 2 directions. One side directions 1, maybe I want to change it longer, maybe become 3. 1 is this is okay. And I will close this on the filler to close this, and click OK. Continue to the next one. Next one, maybe you want to apply some straight directions, maybe with a minimum distance again, maybe another 5 mm or 4, 5, and you can also apply some taper angle here, maybe 5 degree if you want, or less than that, maybe 3, and then click apply again. Next maybe here there's option for me to create steps. The steps you can choose 1 mm or 2 mm. This is the dimension. You can put 2 or 1, and after that again you can apply some angles. Okay, let's say I put 3-degree angles, and I will change the minimum distance to a blank. So now the step also with a drop angles. Okay. So after that, you just click OK, and the electrode is finished. And one more area, maybe this area also you need to have a drop angle or some drop angle. For example, let's go analyze. You see here is 0. So now I'm going to apply some drop angles, which all of this, and then solid taper by neutral contour, and let's check, is it okay, too much? So maybe let's say about 0.5. Check again, just is enough. Okay, apply. And click. Make sure you save the file after you finish the electrode. So after you finish this electrode, then you can go, if you want to save this one as your own template, you can go and go to electrode and say save as template. Very simple. And I will say inside demo electrode template, electrode design template, and put your name, maybe my electrode. Okay, and just save. This is how you save Cimatron electrode template. So now next I'm going to show you how I use it for the other rib. Okay, this side, the template that I've saved just now. So again, I'm going to extract electrode and get this, extract this, adjust to proper size. Okay, then I can apply from template, and I'm going to use the template that I've saved just now, the My Electrode, and click OK, and just click OK to create the electrode. Okay, I'm going to activate this now, and let's go to this view. Okay, you can see this face here is not tapered. You can analyze here, not tapered. Okay, 0. That means the features, the taper features, the stitch features that we add in is not safe inside the template. Okay, so not all the features you can save inside the template and use it again. Okay, so only the extension you can save inside the template. So for this tapers, it's easy. You just apply some manipulations and it will be, and it's done. So go to tapered, and this face here again is 0.5, and there you are. right? So I just show you how I create a electrode from a template that I saved just now and add in some manual operations.